Alright, looks like we are live. At least on OBS. Can you check Twitch really live.
I can. Let me check Twitch.
At least on OBS. Can you check Twitch really live.
Yep, we are live.
Alright. Well, during this load screen, oh wait, let me start it off by saying welcome back to the Pentakill League. This is week 4. You are joined by the casters Healy Skater and Tim, aka the Human Torch. This is, I don't know what BCR stands for, but AOT is
Little
aspect.
City Rockets.
Yeah, AOT aspect of Targon, and we are jumping right into it. Let's look out.
Targon? That's a spice, brother. It's Targon, man.
Same thing.
But I guess we got some pretty interesting teams here. Citrine on the Nunu. I'm excited to see that. We do have a few Pines also on the Diana. He used to play a lot of Diana jungle. I'm excited to see him play at mid lane. But more importantly, on the AOT side, they have a lot of different people in different positions that some people might notice. We do have Ayat Saga, fan favorite, back in the mid lane on his Gangplank pick. We have Anya on her Jhin. I'm pretty sure she mains Jhin. I could be wrong about that. And then we have Balthazar on jungle. He's going to be playing Trundle this game. We've seen a lot of Trundle in this league, so it'll be interesting to see how Belth pilots it.
Yeah, I think great point. I guess speaking on team comp specifically, BCR, the blue side, I feel like they have a very strong early game, and I feel like their win condition is going to be to try to close it out around the 30-minute mark. I always like to give my predictions by saying that, you know, if the game goes longer than 30 minutes, this team wins, and if it's less than 30 minutes, this team will win. So I'm giving the game to BCR under 30 minutes, and I'm giving the game to AOT after 30 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, I would tend to agree with you. I mean, when you have a Gangplank and a Mordekaiser, I mean, even Jhin, they're going to all scale well into the late game, whereas, I mean, Draven, unless he gets rolling, he's not going to really be scaling that much. The Gnar and Nunu are going to fall off a little bit. I hope they prioritize these dragons early. I really want to see them get the ball rolling on that. I do believe this is the patch before the dragon changes, so it's not going to be as impactful as they're going to be, but it'd be nice to see. It always feels like in this league that the team that starts jacking dragons first is the one that's controlling the fights and just controlling the pace of the game, so...
Yeah, I feel like that's a self-fulfilling prophecy is, you know, if you're able to get the dragon, that means you're able to win the team fight to be able to take the dragon. So, you know, you're kind of walking yourself into that. I think worth noting in bot lane, a lot of supports that I've spoken to recently, they say that Senna and Seraphine are the two strongest AD carries. Oh, early gank by Nunu in the bot lane.
Speaking of bot lane, yeah, level 2 gank from Nunu. He's gonna get the... Oh, it passed top lane. Well, I don't think he did. Yeah, he missed the snowball. Not gonna be a big deal. Moch is gonna get a little chunked out, but he is Senna, so he's gonna be able to heal back up on that.
Yeah, back to what I was saying is, word on the street is that Senna and Seraphine are the two strongest supports in the game right now. I don't play support, so I don't know, but it's interesting to watch these two duke it out and gank bait on Aya. Aya's able to just eat an orange, stroll out of there, and keep up his farm. Yeah, I think this may be the first time on the Pentakill stage that we are seeing Aya on this Gangplank. And tons of punchies going around all over the entire map. Alright, we appear to have settled down. Looks like we had some summoners go down on the red side. Jhin flashed, Seraphine exhausted. And the blue side bot lane has all of their summoners left, so definitely a win for the trade on the blue side.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if we noticed it, but we both did sneak in there and grab Citrine's blue and her Gromp after he did his blue side. He did a full blue clear, then did her blue and Gromp when he saw that she picked mid and bot. She's gonna go for their gank mid. I don't think she's gonna get anything off this though. So yeah, I mean, Belt's gonna be happy with an early lead on Trundle. He got the scuttle too. She's gonna trade the scuttle down top, but he's gonna have a little early CS lead, which is big for that, especially for not being able to get off successfully getting early.
Yeah, that's a lot of jungle pressure early. I think maybe they're worried about a few Pines. Maybe they don't like the matchup, or maybe they're just trying to get them snowballing early. But yeah, definitely a lot of attention from Citrine towards the mid lane.
Still IO show, man. They're trying to tilt him. He has unbreakable mental.
That's true. It looks like Trundle maybe. Oh, yep, he's coming in for a gank on the top side. Nar, does he have his jump up?
He's gonna wait for pillar. He's gonna wait for the. Oh, yeah, he gets it. He's just gonna wait for him to jump so he can pillar. Beautifully done by Belth. I love that he held it as long as he could. Didn't even matter that Storm Shield flash after. He does get the first blood on himself. It's gonna be interesting to see if he goes. I would assume he's gonna go to Event Thunder build, so he'll probably go Sheen, maybe upgraded tier boots. We'll see.
Yeah, I think I'm getting a little bit of Robo Tim. I don't know if that's on.
Oh no, it's
end.
probably my internet, dude.
Oh, rip. Maybe close Twitch to see if that frees up some bandwidth.
Yeah, Twitch is closed. I don't have it open.
Yeah, okay.
It's just wow, ladies and gentlemen. They're not a sponsor of us, and if they were, I would still trash talk them. Don't ever get it.
Okay, early dragon going over to the blue side. Auto director did not feel like showing that to us, but yeah, nice pickup. The blue side is the one that we were kind of hoping gets off to a strong start, gets rolling, gets dragons. If the game goes on, Gangplank, Mordekaiser kind of have infinite scaling. They're going to be a menace to deal with later in the game if you don't close out the game early.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely like that early gank that he had up there. I mean, you have the Mordekaiser ulting in them, then you're gonna take us back to Mount Lane. Flash out of Moch.
Yeah, I feel like Moch shot out a great W there. It didn't hit because Trundle sidestepped it, but in sidestepping it, he had to kind of spend like, I don't know, 3 or 4 extra seconds to walk down there for the gank, and they walk away with their lives. They did have to spend flash on Moch, but definitely a good gank avoidance for the blue team.
Yeah, I mean, it's only going to be 1,000 gold lead for red side right now. Blue team did get the dragons, so we were talking about those early dragons and how they can impact the game. So we'll see if blue team can bring back this gold lead. But if they're going to just be comfortable stacking those dragons, then they can maybe force a fight around a soul point later on in the game. We'll see.
Yeah, Trundle's back bot.
Ooh. He doesn't know it's warded? Is it warded?
It's not warded. They just maybe a little spidey sense, little captain's intuition. Moch maybe saw that they were posturing up and said that we're getting ganked.
It's pretty big. Oh, Citrine misses the snowball. That's okay. She couldn't have done anything anyway.
Yeah, and Trundle's gonna win that 1v1. Just he's not level 6 yet, or the Trundle's not level 6 yet. But even then, Trundle's just such a strong dueler that there's no way Nunu can scrap with that.
Trundle is disgusting. His ult is annoying as fuck, especially when you're playing a champ like Nunu. He's just gonna take away half his fucking armor. Yep, and then he just wins every duel, so it's...
Ooh. Oh, man. I was gonna say I wanted to see Tofu follow up on that, but Seraphine flash anyways, Tofu gets the extra farm, everything works out.
Yeah, I mean, I like the early flash. I mean, I don't blame Galfrey at all for flashing early there. I don't know if Tofu had the damage, but it's like you said, she could have flashed on it, maybe gotten a kill, so it's just...
Yeah, I mean, Tofu's flash was up. It's, better to flash preemptively than, not flash.
He has been playing well on this Draven, too. She's played it a couple games now, I mean, and she's always, like, having, like, these high stat counts and then cashing in for, like, 1,000 gold. She's always got a pretty decent amount. Oh, shit. Okay, that was kind of clean. I like that.
Yeah, a few pines.
He's going to fall a little behind, though. Fortune CS behind.
Yeah, looks like he's gonna be itemizing into that proto belt. I think that's kind of the meta on Diana. Unless you play in the jungle, then there's people doing the Frozen Fist, there's people doing Sunfire, people doing all kinds of crazy shit on Diana. It's the Wild West when you play her.
Will be nerfed soon, though. Sunfire is getting its nerf. Oh, we're back up top lane.
Hopefully he has his jump up. He can just bounce out of here.
I think he does. Yeah, he's
he's
not
able
gonna have to use it, I guess.
Can comfortably walk away.
I hate directed camera. It takes us everywhere.
It's like
use it.
having like a 12-year-old ADHD kid on Adderall, like operating a camera.
That's what it feels like. Oh, Moch gets the root. Not gonna much is gonna come over though. They're gonna get a little bit of damage onto the Jhin, but Jhin does have fleet footwork. He's gonna be able to stay in lane.
Yeah, and you can always get that Senna power W and get the health back, and it's a lot of sustain for both these bot laners.
What, are they gonna fuck with the Nunu? Okay, they're not. Yeah, Tofu is having a little bit of the CS lead here, though. Looks like about 13 in a second after Anya catches this wave. So again, this is what I was saying. Like, she hasn't won a game on this Draven, but she's always looked good on it. Like, she's always putting up the damage. She's always got her stat counts up. She's using her ult really well. So
yes, it's worth noting both of these teams are currently winless, and I feel like on paper they're you think that they're both strong teams. I mean, Aya and Belth were league champions the last split, so seeing them winless is definitely, you know, out of character, and maybe this is a game that they turn it around.
hope so. I mean, like I said, I think that it really works that they lane swapped. I think Aya back at mid is gonna help him. I think Tina is a good AD carry too, so it's like it's just a good fit for both of them to be on comfortable roles for them. I mean,
Yep.
and then I can imagine Bell's gonna be a good jungler. He's gonna get the hang of it, and he's already doing good. He's got a CS lead on the Nunu. Citrine has been known as a strong jungler in the league. They are gonna go down 2 dragons, but I mean, you know, it's not the end of the world when you have a 800 gold lead.
Yeah, let's see if they're content to give it up, or they kind of gotta give it at this point. And my spectator client is frozen.
Okay, I thought I was lagging. I was like, oh, well, my internet's out again.
Let's hit time control. Let's hit pause. Okay, let's speed.
I hope Belt doesn't go for this. I mean, if he dies, it's like, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if he goes for it right now.
Yeah, I also
He's
don't know
posturing.
if the game is toast or what.
Oh. Oh.
Yep. Okay, here we
No,
go.
we're good. Okay, so yeah, so blue team does get that dragon. It is going to be a Hex Tech Soul. Belt is going to be a little bit caught out. The Seraphine ult is going to come down. A few pines goes back in. They are going to... Oh, shit! They get the flash out of Aya. Get the kill. Tofu gets a fucking cash in. That's got to be a big gold lead for her now. Let's see what the gold is.
Oh, wrong button.
I think Axe, right?
Let's see. Oh, yep, there we go. No? What did I do?
No, I can't see the goal. I can't see the goal. What the heck? There it is.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, 1,300 gold lead now for Tofu. This is a game where she's sitting. She's gonna have at least an item over Anya, and this is gonna be a game that she can snowball into. Hopefully, we'll see her and Moch get out of this lane early, be able to impact the map a little bit more.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like this bot lane is going really well on the side of BCR. I think that you know, the AOT, the red side bot lane, they're just scared of the kill pressure of Draven. Draven is, you know, he's in your face. He does tons of damage early. Yeah, look at Moch. He's 1v2ing. This guy does it all.
Is this? Have we seen him on Senna yet this season? I've seen him on Thresh, I know, but I don't know if I've seen him on Senna.
No, I have not seen. I have. I guess to be fair, I have not watched every single game, but yeah, he's putting up a great performance.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's second nature for him. Like, I mean, him and I think it works well with the Draven. It just gives them even more poke. So I mean, and it's gonna scale well into the late game for them too. I mean, that's honestly the only. I mean, I guess maybe if the Draven keeps going, then they're gonna have decent late game there too. But the Senna is definitely their insurance package on Bandle City Rockets.
Yeah, I mean, it's like having a second AD carry that also heals you. It's definitely a super strong pick. That's really gonna help him out. And AOT is just putting tons of pressure top, and his credit to Storm Shield. I mean, he's been ganked what, like 4 times. He's managed 1 death, and yeah, he's behind in CS, but if you camp someone into the ground, you know, only being down 15 CS, that's pretty good.
Yeah, Storm Shield is playing it pretty well. I've seen him play a lot of Gnar, especially in Scouting Grounds. He's playing a lot of Gnar, so it's good to see him on comfort. He's doing as good as he can for, like you said, after being early ganked a couple times. Getting that first blood go over to Trundle. I think it's good that the first blood went over to Trundle, because if it went over Mordekaiser, it might have been a little bit harder for him. But I like the Merc Tread Rush. Gives him a little bit more sustain in the lane. It lets him auto tech and move out, you know, with the little trades with fleet footwork. So
Yeah, I definitely agree.
Aya quietly second most farm in the game right now, though. On this GP, he's gonna be starting to hit soon, pretty hard. He's got the Essence Reaver. Once he gets a second credit item, those barrels are gonna hurt.
Yeah, Gangplank is always scary to me. I mean, it feels like his ult is, it always has an impact. Obviously, you can ult for a bot lane gank or something like that, but then, yeah, once he hits 3 items or so, then his barrels just start one-shotting people, and it never gets any better. It just does more and more and more damage, and feels kind of powerless to play against. So that's why I'm hoping, you know, at least my prediction-wise, obviously I have no skin in the game, but prediction-wise, I want to be right in saying that the blue side closes out in less than 30 minutes, and the longer the game goes, the lower the chances get.
I mean, they're definitely looking like it right now. Oh, Belth is coming down here. He's gonna pillar someone.
Oh,
They
GP ult?
use the GP ult. They use the Seraphine ult. They
Citrine
do
counter
hit
ganking?
Moach. Ooh, I love the Citrine ult. She's gonna. Oh shit, Belth is gonna get rooted up. And oh, if that would have went to Tofu, that would have been a. I can't imagine how many stacks she has right now. Can you go over her after this fight?
93.
93. Okay. So I mean, it wouldn't have been a.
Oh,
huge,
man.
but it still would have been decent.
Moach's W's have been so good this game. Every single one that I've watched, it's right where it needs to be at the right time. I was gonna say maybe we could get a Draven ult in there to finish those 2 kills up, but unfortunately it's down.
Yeah, but I mean, they're gonna get. I think this tower, the dragon's almost up. If you could hit N2 so we can get a dragon timer.
There's a way to do that.
Yeah, N.
Wait. Okay, I got it.
Yeah, it works too. That works too. Yeah. So yeah, 20 seconds. Blue side is gonna be able to just go for this dragon right away. They know that the flashes are down from bot lane. Belth just used his ult. Belth is gonna have flash for this dragon, but this is gonna be sole point for blue side. And if you want to talk about ending a game in 30 minutes, I mean, 102 Draven with 3 dragons is how you're gonna want to do it.
Yeah, and for me, I mean, if I were to make a power ranking of Dragon Souls, Hextech is, you know, #1 and #2 next to Infernal. Like, you can make any argument you want. I won't disagree, but the oh shit.
Oh shit! Well, how did that happen? I thought blue side was gonna prioritize it, but they don't. They
stole it!
Steals it!
Tofu steals it. Smite's not up. Smite's not up.
Holy
Can I ping
shit!
it? I can't ping it. Smite is not up.
I see it though. I saw that it was still coming up. That is crazy. I thought that they were just gonna transition into the dragon from bot lane, but they reset. I guess they came
Oh,
back.
look at
the
Moach's
Hextech
W's. This guy doesn't miss.
Moach, dude. Holy shit. He's gonna dive him. He gets the kill. Holy shit. And blue team is just running away with this game. That's got to be a tilter. I mean, Belth, he might be new to the jungle role, but I think it was just he thought that he could burn it down fast enough. I don't blame him. I mean, he thought blue team was resetting. He didn't really think about the Hextech gates, and he barely misses the dragon. I think it was about maybe 200 HP with a Tofu axe coming in to steal it. And that's going to keep them in the driver's seat in this game.
It was close. I think, yeah, I was around 100, 200, the, you know, low triple digits, and just one axe from Tofu was all it took, and that one axe might be the difference in this game.
Yeah, that's crazy. Absolutely, I cannot believe that. I really did think they were just going to go straight for the dragon, and it was going to be an easy dragon, but they got it anyway. So
oh, here comes Moach. Daddy Moach. Oh.
Storm Shield. Flash out of Belth. I think he's going to be able to get away. Yeah.
No. Unless.
Oh, Moach! Oh, that root almost hit.
I'm just going to say I'm glad Moach did not pick Senna in the game that we played against him last night.
Yeah, I mean, this is what you want to see out of them, too. I mean, they got their bot tower. They're coming up top now. They're going to crack this top tower right here. They're going to look to have about a 4K gold lead over AOT. Oh, but AOT has something to say about it.
Yeah, AOT is going to turn this around.
GP ult coming in. Black Mage is going to get the kill on Tofu. They're going to also get the kill on Storm Shield. A shutdown goes over to Balthazar. A double kill for the Mordekaiser. And it looks like Citrine is going to get out. A few Pines is going to back off too. But yeah, at the end of the day, they're going to claw back into this. It's going to be a 2K gold lead. It was about a 4K gold lead a second ago.
Yeah, that kind of feels like, I think it was the right play, but maybe for AOT they're saying, we're not playing the map well when we're all in our individual lanes. Let's group up. Let's get 5 together. And then, you know, it worked out for them. Nunu showed up late to that fight for the blue side, and Diana was just not there at all that fight. So, you know, that play went very well for AOT. let's see, you know, if keep our eye on that, see if they stay grouped as 5, see how their kind of approach to this game changes as it goes on.
Well, I think the biggest problem that BCR had in that fight too is that yes, they have the gold lead, but let's look at all their champions. No one has a completed item on their team right now. Not one of them. They're all sitting on components. They have the proto belt not built for Diana yet. Nar hasn't built anything. Tofu's sitting on Sheen with. I assume she's going into Death Stand. I don't know what she's going with that. Maybe
in the chat it says Nar built Divine Sunder, but then it's not his
is it
inventory.
bugged?
Maybe
is it
he's
bugged?
maybe he sold it to like upgrade his boots or something.
Hit O or whatever and see if it try to reload it.
Oh, there
okay.
it goes.
Okay. This makes way more sense. It was a spectator bug. Either way, I was about to say, there's no way this is a 19-minute game. They have that much gold and they actually don't have items right now. This makes way more sense now. Somebody asked for Senna stacks.
There we go. He's at 86. I'm not sure what a good timer on that is. I assume it's good because he's been playing extremely well.
Yeah, I mean I'm pretty sure it's like what every 4 stacks is something an upgrade, or maybe it's 12. I don't know. It's something like that.
Oh, every 20.
Every 20. So he's got 4 upgrades. I mean, that's pretty good.
Yeah, and they're on the blue side. They're pinging the dragon timer. It's coming up in 1 minute, and we can see here Moch clearing out vision. They're grabbing the scuttle. Tofu's grabbing red. They want to be as powerful and in position as possible for when that dragon comes up. Now we can see the red side is starting to ping it. They are, you would assume, going to start making preparations for that.
Yeah, red cannot give this soul over. If they give this soul over to a Draven Senna team, it's looking grim already. I mean, they're going to be able to benefit from this so greatly. They all reset. They're all going to be running toward it. They have about 30 seconds left. It's going to be a big team fight coming here.
Yeah, Seraphine. So on the red side, they all have their mythics completed, all 5 of them. Tofu does not yet have her mythic, but she has the Essence Reaver. That's what you rush on Draven.
Oh, Citrine!
Setting up a Death Bush.
Huge from Citrine! I love it!
Balthazar got absolutely blown up.
Yeah, they just gotta run from this, but the Seraphine ult hits all 3. Draven is walking forward. Black Mage is gonna get out of his ult. Tofu's gonna run him down. Moch is gonna hit the snare. He flashes away, but Tofu stands him aside. They're gonna go. Tofu gets the kill. Holy shit.
Yep.
Blue
We
team
can zoom out.
is just...
We have the technology.
They're running away with it. They're gonna get the soul.
Yeah, perfect positioning. They're up. The red side is 2 members down. Should be a free dragon, free soul. And yeah, it's hard to imagine that the blue side does not snowball this into a victory.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know who called for that death rush up top lane, but I mean, that's the benefit of getting to the dragon early. If you can set up vision, if you can deny vision, you know, sweep the whole area, and you can just set up shit like that. I mean, Citrine had Balthazar pinched. The entire team was there to collapse on him, and he wasn't even able to try to contest the smite steal. He's gonna get Moch, I think, here. Moch doesn't have flash out.
Moch is gonna make it out.
No, he's not. He's not gonna get Moch. Oh no.
Yeah, knock away. Oh man.
A few pines on a rampage with this Diana pick. Saga's gonna get chased down. Citrine's gonna land
and with the soul,
snowballs.
you gotta think Citrine is gonna be able to convert this.
Yeah.
Yeah, she sure is.
They're gonna go Baron.
Yep. Yeah, for the spectators watching, if you play in this league, you know, some good notes for the team captains out there. You got to get to that objective a minute early. Sometimes more than a minute early, you have to be there. And that way you can set up a death bush, you can set up vision, and then you can be up a man whenever the objective comes up and just snowball your way to victory.
That was 160 Q consume at the end right there. That definitely could have been stolen, but they do get the Baron at the end of the day. They do have a 5k gold lead. They do have Hex Tech Soul. And call me crazy, but I think BCR finds himself a win here.
Yeah, and one of these teams, they're both currently winless. One of these teams had to leave with the victory, and one of them had to leave with yet another L. And you know, BCR are looking very strong.
It's crazy because Tofu's 2-1-5 and Moch is 2-1-6, and it feels like, you know, they're the ones that are, you know, propelling this game forward. But Tina and Golfrey haven't even died. They're 0-2, 0-3. They haven't. They're not the reason that they've lost. They just, you know, inconveniently lost bot lane tower due to a couple like ganks from Citrine that pushed them off, and then that's pretty much what happened. Like they haven't even died in this game.
Yeah, and it's crazy. Storm Shield, he's 0-2-0, and you might say that's a bad scoreline, but he's done nothing but absorb pressure, and did exactly what his team needed him to do.
Oh, Citrine with the full Nunu channel ult.
Oh man.
Use
Oh,
Aya. Oh,
oh.
Aya gets it. That's got to be a big shutdown, right?
Was that a shutdown? Let's see.
Unlucky. Moch is gonna get the blue buff. Man, dude, this is just such a good game from BCR, and it's good to see it too. I mean, like I said, Tofu has been playing this Jhin, or not, sorry, not Jhin, this Draven so well these other games, and it's nice to see her finally just like be able to like translate this over into like a huge like team gap. I mean, because like everyone on her team is just able to come to the dragon. She's able to stand back. She's able to have Moch land the roots and then her follow up on it with her stand asides. It's just great.
Oh, Moch is in the
The
shadow
instant.
zone. The auto
Holy
zone.
shit.
Wow.
He's gonna win the fight against him. It
Yeah,
doesn't even matter.
Moch is cracked.
Shit.
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad that the BCR is putting it together. On paper, they are a very strong team. And I think that, they weren't adding up to the sum of their parts in prior games, and they have it together right now. It's great to see. Oh, Citrine going in.
Holy
Oh,
shit.
it's just a prank. It's just a prank. Look at the camera. Seraphine ult is down.
Seraphine missed ult.
Oh, man.
Blue team's just gonna keep pushing in here. Storm Shield's doing his thing up top side. He's gonna get tower eventually.
Yeah, great 4-1 split setup. Definitely taking great advantage of the Baron buff.
Man, if you're AOT, how do you even come back in this? I mean,
I think you gotta hope the game goes 20 minutes longer and GP has 6 items. I don't know how else you can do anything.
I think that maybe if they can only lose one inhib here, it's not the end of the world. They can maybe farm it up, and wait for the late game. But if they lose multiple,
Storm Shield's going in.
Pretty hard. Holy shit, Storm Shield. He's gonna miss the ult. Anya is gonna flash away. She's gonna get the damage down. Storm Shield's gonna flash in, land the W, but he is gonna pay with his life. They do get the bot lane inhib, and they're gonna Hextech portal out. But I mean, it goes back to what we were just saying. I mean, they only lost the one inhib. That's not bad. They're gonna be able to farm off these minions. The Baron is going to be respawning here in about 2 minutes.
We can see the red side pinging Elder Drag coming up in 1 minute. For the blue side, you probably want to get back and then just get your dominant position, get the wards early, and then, kind of steal that win condition.
Yeah, I mean, I can tell you, a jungler's worst nightmare is getting all 4 dragons and then losing Elder Dragon and losing the game off of it. So, I mean, there's still hope for AOT here. If they can get a good fight around this Elder Dragon and get the Elder Dragon and maybe win the team fight, they can start bouncing back in this game.
And Balthazar just lucky that Blast Plant was up and kind of gets out there by the skin of his teeth. If that snowball would have hit him, he would have been dead meat. Citrine kind of BMing in the mid lane.
Yeah. I just don't know how they have to all go right now toward Dragon and start sweeping it, because if they don't take their chance right now, they're not going to ever have an opportunity. They're pinging it. They know. Belth knows. He's calling that shit out.
Yeah, on the blue
We're
side.
not getting Death Rush.
Oh, Citrine is that blue buff.
There. They don't know. I mean, they don't have vision of her, but yeah. So they're not gonna force the objective right away. I don't blame them. Storm Shield's here. He is by himself though. If they collapse onto Storm Shield, looks like they are. Belth is gonna go straight for him. Storm Shield knocks him away.
They go by Storm Shield.
Oh, but the Seraphine ult! Black Mage just needs to take someone into the Shadow Row. I think he already has someone in the Shadow Row. Balthazar's gonna run away. He's gonna try to heal up. Citrine is gonna ult in the middle of them all. Balthazar's gonna take a lot of damage from this. Iyeth Saga, they're all alive. Red team is all alive, but blue team has higher health bars. Blue team can turn to this Elder Dragon. Balthazar needs to stay around. He only has a quarter HP. Holy shit, this is big. He's gonna go around. He's gonna try to blast back.
Red team is backing. Oh no. I think they realize they have to commit to it.
No, he showed. His W shows. No, he goes into the pit. He's way too early.
Oh no.
Oh no. They're gonna lose the Elder Dragon. Oh, that's so bad. That's so sad. Moch is just
he's 1v9ing. This guy's crazy.
3 shots. Aya doesn't matter. The Elder Dragon. And it was honestly the good idea from AOT. They had Storm Shield caught out, and I thought that they could have won the fight afterwards, but they just couldn't. They couldn't. I mean, there was too much of a gold lead on blue side, Tofu spaced herself well in that fight. Moch was landing the bindings, and Citrine with the huge zoning ult, not letting red team come back into the dragon during that fight. It was just really well played from the blue team.
Yeah, that was an insane fight. I mean, I'm not shocked that the blue team won, but I'm shocked at how close it was. The health bars on all 9 players that were alive were all less than half. We have Baron back up, and then this is a free Baron for BCR, because how can you contest against a team with Elder? The answer is you can't.
You can't. You gotta hope that a Gangplank barrel could maybe go over the wall and try to steal it. That's about it. But I mean, against a Nunu, it's gonna be very, very hard. They're gonna start it up. They do not have vision of this. They're gonna melt this. Senna does so much damage to this. It's already at 6k. Yeah, they can't do anything. Red team's just gonna have to give it over.
Yeah, and I feel like at this point, the Senna's range is so long that the Senna can single-handedly siege with the Baron buff.
Oh, Citrine with the fucking... I don't even know what it used to be called, but LCS used to play it all the time. Drift Speedway or something like that. She just drifts around all those corners.
Yeah, it's Tokyo drifting, fast and furious.
Tokyo drifting.
Yeah, that's a free tower. I mean, the red side can't contest a single thing. I think they're just gonna run it straight down. I think Moch is almost like outranging that tower.
Holy shit. I think this is it. I mean, they still have Elder for a little bit longer. They have the Baron. Citrine's gonna run them down. She's gonna ult here to zone them off.
Oh, that was a 6 and a ult.
Ooh, Aya gets the kill, but it doesn't matter. What can you do against a team of Elder Dragon?
They're winning. They're winning.
Holy shit, they do. They win the fight.
This Mordekaiser is so strong. Wow. And then Aya, he hit 3 items. His barrels are starting to do damage. Seraphine, every single ult has been so good. It's crazy. I feel like we've hit the 30-minute mark. My prediction for blue side winning in less than 30 minutes. I don't know. Have I cursed them? Are they now going to lose since the game has gone longer than 30 minutes?
I don't know. I mean, I think it's still very hard for red side. I mean,
yeah. AOT,
they have to get this Elder.
They still don't have a single tower.
Oh my god, they don't. I didn't even realize.
They're about to get their first one. I guess they are going to get an ejected bounty. That's nice. But yeah, it's still, I mean, you have to climb so far uphill if you're AOT. But, you know, props for them to sticking in. I kind of thought after Baron and Elder went to BCR, I thought that the game was, you know, in their pocket. I thought it was over. But
it looked like it.
Yeah, AOT they're fighting on.
Citrine's coming in. Yeah, it's just not going to hit. That's okay.
Yeah, I think it was more of that was a zoning snowball.
Yeah. Elder in 2 minutes, I mean, they could wait for it, but they could also just look to just pressure the base. I mean, if they had the mid inhib down. Actually, they don't. Yeah, they do. They do. They can go get the bot inhib maybe. Balthazar's doing Raptors.
Oh. Yep, Moch, another great Senna W, and Belsy's gonna go down.
Huge Draven ult coming out. I mean, it's a minute 47. He's gonna be up in time for it, but they're definitely gonna pressure this lead while it's 4v5 now. Storm shit's in the bot lane. He has TP. He can come join the fight.
Yeah, but I mean, that Seraphine ult last fight was... It was a Seraphine ult into, I think, a GP combo or something. I mean, the backline of BCR they just dropped. It was crazy. But yeah, they're in there. They have their Dragon Soul bouncing around, old school static shiv. They're just knocking down the tower.
Yeah, they can't do anything about it. Balthazar's not up for another 20 seconds. Black Mage is going to ult them to try to convince them to get away from it, but it does not matter. They are going to go for the Nexus. Citrine is going to get the dive. Black Mage is going to kill Storm Shield, but it doesn't matter when you lose your base, and BCR are going to pick up their first win.
Yeah, that was a crazy game. I think, you know, BCR, they definitely kind of played up to some of their parts. They have I think all 5 of their players are really strong, and then they just hadn't put it together into like a cohesive macro strategy, and it finally came together. I feel like player of the game. I think you have to give it to Moch because that guy
Yeah,
he hit
I'd
like
agree.
every single W. He's pumping out damage. It was out of control.
Yeah, I think him and Tofu both played that lane well. I think Moch landed a little bit of crucial roots in those fights. So I mean, I would definitely give it to Moch. Do we want to bring Moch in here, see if how he feels about his first win?
Yeah, let's let me give him a.
I just
Oh,
messaged him.
all right.
Let's see if he joins. But yeah, big win for BCR. They are going to get their first win
Oh,
of the season. It looks like we are joined by Moch. I know somebody has to unmute him. Unfortunately, I do not have that power. Somebody
oh,
unmute this guy.
oh,
All
there it
right, he's
goes.
unmuted.
Hello? Am I freed?
You are
Yeah,
freed.
you were freed.
What's going on?
How's it feel to get your first one of the season?
It feels pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. I've kind of have a vendetta against Aya, a fun rivalry, so beating Aya always feels pretty good. But getting a first win overall felt really solid. It's been a rough couple games, so it's a good way to get a dub finally.
Yeah,
Do
I
you
was
wish he
saying.
was playing AD carry still then, or
Him? Oh yeah, I was really upset when I found out he's playing mid lane. I saved the Senna pick just for him, but he decided to go mid lane, so it's okay.
Yeah, how did it? I felt like every single W that you hit, uh, or every single W that you shot out hit. Do you practice your Senna skill shots in the practice tool like
Wow.
Mid Beast says to do, or what's your secret with always landing your skill shots?
Usually I'm a little bit better. I don't know if you guys were able to watch much of lane. I missed a lot of my W's in lane, but mid game I hit a good amount of them. I practice in a little bit, but I think it's just because I'm a Thresh player. My skill shots are naturally just pretty good, pretty accurate. But it does feel good when you hit a nice W in lane and you kind of get some free poke damage off on them.
Yeah. Did the draft go how you thought it would, or did you guys kind of get banned out of some picks that you would have liked, or talk us through the draft process?
I'm trying to remember the draft here. The draft went pretty good. We got the picks we wanted. We wanted to make sure we denied Black Mage's Swain and Mouse. 'Cause we know he's pretty strong in those champions, so we banned them out. We knew they were going to pick Jhin. We thought they were going to pick Renata support. They actually picked Seraphine, which is fine. A lot of teams seem to want to play Seraphine into us. Not really sure why. I think every game we've played, we've had a Seraphine against us. We thought Aya was going to pick Yone as well, but he, I guess, didn't want to pick it. So I think the start of the draft went pretty according to plan, and we kind of had to adjust to a few things towards the end, which is completely normal.
yeah, I mean, I love that you guys were able to just snowball off the dragons too. I mean, you guys got an early dragon about 6 minutes in. You guys were looking at soul point at around 21, I think it was. So
Yeah.
I mean, just crazy snowball. I mean, it definitely helped that you and Sujin were getting ahead in that bot lane. You guys got the tower and immediately went up top and helped relieve Storm Shield, who honestly, Storm Shield might not look like it on the scoreboard, but Storm Shield was absorbing so much pressure in that game. It was great that he was able to not die as many times as he was in lane. He was just, taking all the ganks from Trundle, and you guys were able to get all the stuff bot side.
Well, absolutely. I think Storm is a huge part of our success. I mean, he soaks up, like you said, so much pressure, so many ganks up top. If you gank him, you don't kill him. We're going to get something bot for it, so you're going to end up losing out on that trade pretty hard. That's kind of our game plan coming in with such a strong bot lane like Draven Senna. We wanted a strong jungle to get some of those early dragons, and it really paid off well. There was that one dragon I think we had backed, and after we won a fight, and then I think
And Sujin
Trundle,
stole it. And
yeah,
Sujin stole it.
Sujin stole it,
Crazy.
and then we killed them afterwards too. So I know it was a pretty feels bad man moment for the enemy team, but
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Did
we
you
played.
guys take
Hmm?
the gates? Is that what happened? Did you guys reset and take the gates? Because we couldn't really see because
Yeah,
we were. Okay, that's what we thought. We thought that you were gonna go straight from the tower to the dragon. I was like, oh, well, this dragon's it's gonna be soul point because you guys had
right.
gotten their flashes, you had gotten Bell's soul, but they were all on dragon, and Sujin just walks up and says, "Man,
Yeah,
that shit's fine. That shit's fine," and takes it. So
All right, last question.
sure.
What went through your mind? You guys were looking to close out the game. I believe that was when you had Baron and Elder, and
Mhm.
they were able to wipe you under the Nexus towers. What went through your
Uh,
mind?
so I knew we had Elder still, and it was running out. I think we had maybe like 20, 25 seconds left on it, maybe a little less. I told the team we need to try to take a fight, but nothing too crazy, because we don't want to obviously have what happened happen. So we got a little aggressive under the towers when we should have just kind of sat back and poked down the towers a little bit more. I just kind of wanted to use Elder while we had it, but I mean, looking back on it, we really didn't need to. We had Hex Tech Soul, so we could have just given up the Elder buff and just ended the game slowly. But it is what it is. We were so strong, I don't think it really mattered. It just kind of delayed us a few minutes of ending the game.
Yeah, all right. Well, thank you for joining us on the desk. Congratulations on your victory. Hope you guys can continue your strong performance. And that's it for this broadcast. We will see you guys in the next game.
Thank you guys.